We are on lesson 66 of A Course in Miracles. Welcome back to my channel. If you're first time or passing through, welcome. Hopefully this message will land for you. Again, we're on the 68th lesson out of 365 lessons in the Course in Miracles workbook. They are fire! And my kids always tell me, don't say that, Mom, but God, they are. Okay, so today's lesson, glasses on, unfortunately. Lesson 68, love holds no grievances. Okay. You who were created by love, like itself, can hold no grievances and know yourself. To hold a grievance is to forget who you are. To hold a grievance is to see yourself as a body. To hold a grievance is to let the ego rule your mind and to condemn the body to death. It's very dramatic. Perhaps you do not yet fully realize just what holding grievances does to your mind. It seems to split you off from your source and make you unlike him. It makes you believe that he is like what you think you have become, for no one can conceive of his creator as unlike himself. Shut off from yourself, which remains aware of its likeness to its creator, your self seems to sleep, while the part of your mind that weaves illusions in its sleep appears to be awake. Can all this arise from holding grievances? Oh, yes. For he who holds grievances denies he was created by love, and his creator has become fearful to him in his dream of hate. Who can dream of hatred and not fear God? It is assured that those who hold grievances will redefine God in their own image, and it is certain that God created them like himself and defined them as part of him. It is as sure that those who hold grievances will suffer guilt, as it is certain that those who forgive will find peace. It is as sure that those who hold grievances will forget who they are, as it is certain that those who forgive will remember. Would you not be willing to relinquish your grievances if you believed all this were so? Perhaps you do not think you can let your grievances go. That, however, is simply a matter of motivation. Oh, that's funny. My throat chakra is like starting to block up. Ego, be gone. Today we will try to find out how you would feel without them. If you succeed even by ever so little, there will never be a problem in motivation ever again. I love it. Begin today's extended practice period by searching your mind for those against whom you hold what you regard as major grievances. Some of these will be quite easy to find. Then think of the seemingly minor grievances you hold against those you like and even think you love. It will quickly become apparent that there is no one against whom you do not cherish grievances of some sort. This has left you alone in all the universe in your perception of yourself. Determine now to see all these people as friends. Say to them all, thinking of each one in turn as you do so, I would see you as my friend, that I may remember you are part of me and come to know myself. My gosh. Spend the remainder of the practice period trying to think of yourself as completely at peace with everyone and everything, safe in a world that protects you and loves you, and that you love in return. Try to feel safety surrounding you, hovering over you and holding you up, trying to believe, however briefly, that nothing can harm you in any way. At the end of the practice period, tell yourself, love holds no grievances. When I let all my grievances go, I will know I am perfectly safe. Oh, that is what we are all looking for, is that safety. Isn't that what we're all striving for? We think it's the bag of money. We think it's security in the job, but as we know there is no security in any of that. Money comes, money goes. Jobs come in, The next thing you know, you're getting laid off because the company's restructuring. There is no safety and security in any of that shit. We are all looking for a safe haven. And one of the steps to get there is to let the grievances go. The short practice periods should include a quick application of today's idea in this form. Whenever any thought of grievance arises against anyone physically present or not, love holds no grievances. Let me not betray myself. Oh, wow. In addition, repeat the idea several times an hour in this form. Love holds no grievances. I would wake to myself by laying all my grievances aside and awakening in him. That is the idea of forgiveness. It is just laying aside, putting down the sword, letting go of the grievances, removing the blocks to the love that you are inherently. It is your natural state. That is true forgiveness. It's not saying I am okay with what you did and I'm just going to love what you did because that's what you're supposed to do. No. It is just laying down the block of like holding on to something that it's just not, it's not worth it anymore. It's not okay with what that person did to you, but it doesn't have to be your problem. Remember, the person doing the shit is in way worse of a situation than the one receiving the shit. If you can really get that, like, let that sink in, would you rather be the doer of the shit or the receiver of the shit? I would much rather be the victim than the victimizer, because the victimizer, they are not in a high-flying place. They are not feeling the love of God. They are not looking at themselves in the mirror and saying, I love you. I love you and you are worthy of good things. They are not feeling any of that. They are feeling dejected and insecure and in fear, and they're battling with addiction. Love holds no grievances. Boy, most of us are just not in love. We might think we are, but if you can go down, dig down deep, take a really deep dive within yourself to see every little person, past, present, that just annoyed the shit out of you, or that you're just like, I don't really care for them. That's a grievance. Let it go. Let it all go. Release them from the prison. Just release them. Visualize you opening that jail door and just saying, I release you. I know you are not in alignment. I know you are not connected. You do stuff out from that disconnected place. I'm going to release you so that maybe energetically you can get one step further to that connected place. Give them that chance. Release them. True love holds no grievances. I used to line them up, visually line them up, and in my mind walking up to each one of them and says, I release you. I release you. And then I go to the next one. I have done that exercise, that visualization in my mind. And it took a few times. Some of them are a little bit more ornery than others. But eventually, you feel the release. You do feel the release. You're like the chains just break. And by releasing them, you are also releasing yourself from the self-imposed prison you put yourself in. Really, you do. Some might say it's self-serving. Who the fuck cares? Yeah. Hell yeah, it's self-serving. I want to serve myself up all the love I can give myself. And if that means releasing you to give me more love, I'm going to do it. My phone died. And I also thought somebody was pulling up behind me because I think I might have been in maybe potentially tollway zone because I didn't have one of those residential parking passes. But no, it wasn't the case. But my phone did die. And then I re-listened to the recording and oh my gosh, I said at the beginning, lesson 66. This is workbook lesson 68. I know I corrected myself, but I don't know if it's the retrograde or if it's my brain or both. But lesson 68, love holds no grievances. My apologies if I'm yelling. I get very passionate about this stuff. So, repeat this. I would see you as my friend, that I may remember you are part of me and come to know myself. When you are doing this lesson, or if you decide to just take a moment to relieve yourself of the burden of people that are weighing on your heart, people you have grievances with, ever so minor or major, look at all of them in your mind's eye right here and say to them all, thinking of each one in turn. Again, I would see you as my friend, that I may remember you are part of me and come to know myself. And then in the hour, at some point of the practice period, love holds no grievances. When I let all my grievances go, I will know I am perfectly safe. You are safe. Sit in the pond of that relief. Open the prison cell door. Throw away the key. Sometimes you'll find that they end up back there again. So reopen the door. Find the key again. Don't throw it away, maybe. Find the key, reopen the door. I did this a lot with people, and it took 4 or 5 times, moments when I found I was still triggered. Could have been something so small. And it's subtle, small, but if you can catch it and just shine a light on it, it's like it has to dissolve into the light. That's what we're doing. We're just shining a light on this shit. Open the prison doors and let them free. Release them. Energetically, be that light that just kind of gives them a nudge by saying, I know you can get a little bit closer, make a little bit more progress in feeling a little bit better about yourself. I mean, that's what you're giving that person. I know people are like, I don't want to give that person anything. They totally screwed me over. I understand. Too soon. Too soon. If you can start small, maybe not all of them in a lineup, perhaps take like 2 or 3 of them that are a little bit easier and say to them, all in here, and visualize you just opening the prison door and having them and seeing them walk out. Try it. Okay. Lesson 68, love holds no grievances. I love you. Have a blessed day.